Hey y'all, welcome to Epic Train Journeys. Hope you're all doing good. Now you might be wondering why I'm starting this video in a bus. Well, that's because I did it again, guys. I ended up missing Matsyagandha Express at Mangalore Central for the second consecutive time. So that's the reason I'm rushing towards Suratkal in an attempt to board the train from there. Well, three different buses actually, because I had to change buses thrice to reach Suratkal. And after getting off at Suratkal Junction, I had to hire an auto rickshaw to reach the station, which is about 1 kilometer from Suratkal Junction. So the scheduled departure time of Matsyagandha Express at Suratkal is 3:12 pm and the time then was 3:08 pm. So this is the railway station road, which is in pitiable state. So as this auto rickshaw made its way towards the main entrance of the station, the Matsyagandha Express was already pulling in on platform number 1. So the reason for travelling by the Matsyagandha Express again was that it was getting brand new LHB coaches today after running with those scrap-worthy ICF rakes for several decades. So that's the Matsyagandha Express pulling into Suratkal station. I managed to board the train just in time. There were quite a few other YouTubers as well. Unfortunately, my ticket hadn't confirmed despite booking a couple of months in advance. I was allotted an RAC seat, that's number 63, which was a side lower berth in coach S2. I'll be sharing this berth with another co-passenger who would be boarding at Mulki. Here's a look at the interior of this brand new LHB coach. This coach was manufactured in October 2024, like most of the other coaches in the rake. With these new LHB rakes, the number of sleeper coaches has come down from 11 to 8. However, AC 3-tier economy coaches have been added. So this train now has 4 reserved classes of accommodation, that's 2-tier AC, 3-tier AC, 3-tier AC economy and non-AC sleeper class. We departed from Suratkal station right on time at 3:12 pm. If you've been featured in this video, then do comment down below with the timestamps. Here's a rail fan recording the departure of the train from Suratkal. This train now also has on-board housekeeping staff. The specimen that you see here will be featured a lot throughout this video, so stay tuned for that. The interiors of this coach were well kept. I mean, that's obvious since this was the first run of this train. It had come from Trivandrum earlier in the day as the Trivandrum Mangalore Express. So here's the maker's plate of this coach. It was built at Integral Coach Factory in Chennai in October 2024. A view of the countryside as we rush towards Mulki. The Matsyagandha Express runs like a fast passenger train in Karnataka. It stops at almost all this. This is the Mulki Dam where I have spent countless hours spotting trains. Looks legit. Let's see if it's actually being practiced though. Nope. Well, look at the gangway of the coach. This coach looks so neat, doesn't it? However, only the rake used on the inaugural run had these brand new LHB coaches. All the other rakes have old LHB stock. Here we are pulling into the platform loop of Mulki station. The route diverted Vasco Velankanni Express was waiting on the other loop. It was powered by a WDP 4D locomotive from Krishnarajapuram loco shed. This train is running via Mangalore for a couple of months. However, bookings are not permitted between Madgaon and Erode, which is a bummer. Here you can see just how popular this train is among people of coastal Karnataka who are residing in Mumbai. Coastal Karnataka shares a tight-knit bond with Mumbai. Both the trains departed simultaneously from Mulki station. My RAC co-passenger also boarded here. I absolutely despise the concept of RAC and I wouldn't travel with an RAC ticket unless absolutely necessary. In this case, I wanted to be on board the first LHB run of this train and that's why I didn't cancel my ticket. I mean, to me it makes absolutely no sense to pay the full fare and share your seat with someone else, who again is paying the full fare for his seat as well. Here we are skipping Nandikur station, yet another one of our tail fanning spots from the days of yore. We have spent countless hours at this station spotting speeding trains. Here you can see the UPCL thermal power plant just after Nandikur station. Do you enjoy these track sound clips? Let me know in the comment section. We pull into Udpi station at 3:54 in the afternoon, running a couple of minutes behind schedule. You can see some other YouTubers recording the arrival as well. None of them were rail fans though. Staying true to its name of Matsyagandha, this train will take in some fish parcels from Udpi station. You can see a huge crowd waiting to board this train here. The Murudeshwar Bangalore Express arrived on the other platform. There was some credit taking program organized at Udpi station. I don't know about you, but I found it really strange that one of the last trains to get LHB rakes on the Konkan Railway, despite being one of the oldest, was being celebrated as if it was some big achievement. I mean, even Konkan Railway's passenger trains have been running with LHB rakes for the past several years. I mean, just think about it. If somebody wants to take credit, and let them get the empty Mangalore Madgaon Vande Bharat extended to Mumbai so that it can serve more people. Or at least get the Navyug Express that was cunningly cancelled after COVID, reintroduced, and make it run via Konkan Railway. Both the trains departed simultaneously from Udpi station at 4 pm. Here we are entering the main line after departing from Udpi. You can also see the Bangalore Express exiting the station on the other side. We are pulling into Barkur station for a scheduled halt at 4:23 in the afternoon. There were quite a few people waiting to board this train from Barkur as well. The stop was cancelled after COVID but has since been reintroduced. Departing from Barkur station after a scheduled halt. Meanwhile, the onboard catering staff had begun selling their wares. Snacks like vada pav, samosas, goli bhajes and a few others were on sale. Did you just see that absolute moron of a person throwing waste on the platform? We pulled into Kundapura station for a scheduled halt at 4:37 pm. There were a few foreign tourists waiting to board this train here. This is going to be a long clip since I have not edited out the station announcements. Listen to them.
Matsyagandha Express ಪ್ಲಾಟ್ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆ 1ರಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಈ ಗಾಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಿರುವ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರಯಾಣಿಕರಿಗೆ ಹಾರ್ದಿಕ ಸ್ವಾಗತವನ್ನು ಬಯಸುತ್ತೇವೆ. ಕೃಪಯ ಧ್ಯಾನ್ ದೀಜಿಯೇ गाड़ी नंबर 1262 मैंगलोर लोकमान्य तिलक टर्मिनस मत्स्यगंधा एक्सप्रेस प्लेटफॉर्म क्रमांक 1 पर आ चुकी है. इस गाड़ी से पधारे यात्रियों का यहाँ हम हार्दिक स्वागत करते हैं.
We departed from Kundapura station at 4:49 in the afternoon. Here's the entire group of politicians and media people who had travelled in the train from Udpi to Kundapura. We are skipping Bijur station. Although LHB rakes are fit to run at 120 kmph on Konkan Railway, we never crossed 110 kmph for the entire duration of the journey. Maybe that's because this train was being hauled by VAP4 locomotives and only three-phase locomotives such as the VAP5 and VAP7 are cleared to run at 120 kmph in addition to the Vande Bharat rakes. Or maybe it's something else. If you know the reason for this train speed being capped at 110 kmph, do let me know in the comment section. enjoy this beautiful scene for a while. We pull into Mukambika Road Bandur station at 5:05 pm. The station serves as the railhead to the Kollur Mukambika temple. This temple is mainly patronized by Malayalis. There was this cute looking chunky boy on the platform. In the backdrop is the newly inaugurated waiting hall of Mukambika Road Bandur station. We departed from Bandur after a scheduled halt. Just after Bandur station lies the first tunnel on the Konkan Railway in Karnataka state. That's the 2 kilometer long Bandur tunnel. Here we are entering the Bandur tunnel. We pulled into Bhatkal station at 5:24 pm for a scheduled halt. There's another tunnel just after Bhatkal station. That structure that you see on top of that hill there is some engineering college that's located in Bhatkal town. The onboard housekeeping staff did a fantastic job of keeping the coaches clean. As we approach Murudeshwar, you can see the Shiva statue and the temple structure. These are located on the seashore at Murudeshwar. The temple itself is at a walking distance from Murudeshwar station, if you can walk for a couple of kilometers, that is. Else you can find auto rickshaws that will take you from the station to the Murudeshwar shrine for around 50 rupees. We pull into platform number 1 of Murudeshwar station at 5:38 pm. Quite a few people were waiting to board this train at Murudeshwar as well. We crossed the Madgaon Mangalore passenger train at Monkey Halt station. We'll now be crossing the Sharavati river at Honavar. This is the Sharavati B bridge, which is the longest of the three bridges. In case you didn't know, this is the same river that forms the world famous Jog Falls in Karnataka state. That waterfall is located about 65 kilometers upstream from here. In between the Sharavati B and A bridges lies the Marvin Kurve Island. This is the Sharavati A bridge, which is curved and leads straight into the Honavar tunnel. These tunnels are unique in that their portals are circular. We pull into Honavar station for a scheduled halt at 6:01 p.m. Departing from Honavar station at 6:04. This train truly serves as the lifeline of this region, since the Mangalore-Mumbai Superfast, which is a much faster train and departs about 30 minutes ahead of this train from Mangalore, skips all these stations. The sun begins setting as we rush towards Kumta. We pulled into platform 1 of Kumta station at 6:16 p.m. The freight train was blocking the main line and another NMG goods was on the platform 2 line. I bought this vada pav from the onboard catering staff for 30 rupees. It tasted alright. Here we are passing by the mangroves of Gokarna before entering Gokarna station. This is Gokarna Road station, which serves the tourist city of Gokarna. The station itself is located quite far away from the actual Gokarna town though. That's actually platform number 2 of Gokarna station. It's a non-existent platform. You just have to board the train from ground level. We'll be crossing the Bangalore bound Panchaganga Express here. You can see the crowd for that train waiting on platform number 2. Here comes the Panchaganga Express powered by a WDP-4D diesel locomotive. We departed from Gokarna Road station at 6:46 p.m. The Panchaganga Express bypasses Mangalore city altogether. Here we are crossing the Gangavali river. People of coastal Karnataka and Kerala would be extremely familiar with the name Gangavali. This was the place where that ghastly landslide happened in July 2024, taking the lives of 9 people, including that of the Kerala-based truck driver Arjun. We pulled into Ankola station at 6:54 p.m. At Harwada station, the Amritsar Trivandrum North Express was waiting on the main line for. As soon as we entered the loop line, the Amritsar Trivandrum Express was cleared to depart. The Vande Bharat Express to Mangalore was hot in pursuit. Here comes the Vande Bharat Express less than 5 minutes after the Amritsar Express had cleared the station. The Vande Bharat Express was made to halt here since the Amritsar Express had to take the loop at Ankola, where it would be overtaken by this Vande Bharat Express.
वंदे भारत
We departed as soon as the Vande Bharat Express cleared the turnouts. I bought this tomato soup from the onboard catering staff. It was absolutely terrific. In fact, I would rate this better than the soup that I had on board the Mandovi Express. We arrived at Karwar station at 7:36 pm. Karwar is the regional headquarters of the Karwar region of Konkan Railway. Unlike other zones on Indian Railways, Konkan Railway doesn't have divisions but rather regions. There are two regions, one at Ratnagiri and the other at Karwar. Karwar, despite being a regional headquarter, many trains skip the station. We departed from Karwar after a short halt. This is also the last halt of this train in Karnataka state. After Karwar, the Matsyagandha Superfast Express lives true to its name and runs like a superfast train. We skip Asnoti station, which is the last station in Karnataka state. The Goa border lies a couple of kilometers after this station. We crossed the Madgaon Karwar Memu at Lolium station, which is also the first station in Goa state from the south. Here we are crossing the Barsem tunnel, which is the longest tunnel in Goa state. The late running Nizamuddin Ernakulam Mangala Lakshadweep Superfast Express was looped for us at Balli station. This station has also been featured in the Bollywood blockbuster Chennai Express. It was renamed to Singapuram station in that movie. The rake of the Madgaon Bandra Terminus Express was undergoing maintenance at the pit lines in Madgaon. This is the coach care center of Madgaon station. This was one of the first coaching depots in India to go full LHB. Even the passenger trains of Konkan Railway run with LHB rakes. We pull into platform 1 of Madgaon station at 8:28 pm. This is the biggest railway station in Goa state and is located in South Goa. What you see here is the Benjo's Rail restaurant. The food that they serve is fine, but the staff is extremely arrogant. Just go check their Google reviews to understand what I'm trying to convey. There's also this newly opened food court at Madgaon Junction. This features South Indian as well as North Indian restaurants and also a couple of pizza outlets. We departed from Madgaon station at 8:39 pm. Remember the specimen that I had told you to keep a track of earlier in the video? He'll be featured again now. He was apparently catcalling this female vlogger that you can see in this video here. He was a part of the onboard housekeeping staff, but I didn't see him doing any work on board the train though. His chapter doesn't end here since he'll be featured in this video going forward as well. So So this is Margaon Junction station. Apart from these bright shiny LED lights and these LED coach position indicators, the station structure itself has remained largely intact for the past several decades. You also have these apparel stores in the station premises. We were looped at Varna station for a crossing of the Mandovi Express. Here you can see the Varna freight yard. Varna also houses a memo maintenance shed as well as a diesel loco shed that houses the shunter locomotives used by Konkan Rail. I purchased this plate of egg biryani from the onboard catering staff by paying 100 rupees. The printed MRP on the pack was 95 rupees though, but I was charged 100. Anyway, I wasn't going to fight over a 5 rupee change. The biryani tasted nice. Here's the Mandovi Express rushing towards Margaon with a VAP 7 locomotive. Here we are crossing the Zuari Bridge. Enjoy this beautiful view for a while. We pulled into the non-platform loop at Karmali station for a crossing. That specimen from earlier gets featured here again. He was apparently intoxicated and causing a nuisance to the passengers who were occupying seats near the doors. He was on the verge of getting thrashed by the people here. Apparently, he had also taken water bottles from the catering staff and hadn't paid them. This is him. Most of the people who were occupying the berths near the doors had woken up by then. A freight train crossed us at Karmali. Karmali is also the nearest trailhead to Old Goa. We depart from Karmali after a long unscheduled halt. The Mangalore-Mumbai Superfast Express has a scheduled halt here. We skip Sawantwadi Road station at 10:29. This is apparently a terminus station, but I don't understand the logic of keeping all the lights on the platform turned off whenever a train is crossing the station. We pulled into Kudal station for a scheduled halt at 10:43 p.m. There was a twin Wagner halt freighter waiting on the other platform, that's platform number 2. We were running late by about an hour here. This was a Concor container freight, by the way. Both the trains departed simultaneously from Kudal. Here we are skipping Kankavali station. The Mangalore-Mumbai Superfast Express has a halt here as well. There was a half-loaded Ro-Ro freight train waiting on the loop line here. The Ro-Ro service runs between Kolad in Maharashtra to Surathkal on the outskirts of Mangalore city. This was an iconic moment as the last ICF run of the Mumbai-Mangalore Matsyagandha Express crossed us at Rajapur Road Station. The washrooms were in an excellent shape and kept clean as well. We were looped at Adavali station for a crossing. The platform looked eerily deserted. The Gandhidham Tirunelveli Humsafar Express crosses here. Here we are crossing the Nivasar tunnel before skipping Nivasar station. The Udpi Prayagraj Kumbh Mela special was looped for us at Nivasar station. However, it was on the other side, so I couldn't capture the overtake. The Mumbai Trivandrum Garib Rath Express was also looped here for us to cross. We pulled into platform number 1 of Ratnagiri station at 1:45. We were now delayed by about half an hour. Listen to the melodious announcements here. They have a unique way of pronouncing the name of this specific train.
लोकमान्य तिलक टर्मिनस मत्स्यगंधा सुपरफास्ट एक्सप्रेस कुछ ही समय में प्लेटफॉर्म क्रमांक 1 से चलने को तैयार है। हम आपकी सफल, सुखद एवं मंगलमय यात्रा की कामना करते हैं। May I have your attention please? 5260 Mangalore लोकमान्य तिलक टर्मिनस मत्स्यगंधा सुपरफास्ट एक्सप्रेस is now ready for departure from platform number 5. Wish you all a very happy and comfortable journey.
We departed from Ratnagiri station at 12:58. Meanwhile, the announcements regarding the imminent arrival of the Udpi Prayagraj special train were being made. There was also this big boy on the platform here, waiting to be fed. That's an absolute unit, isn't it? This is the platform 2 and 3 side of Ratnagiri station. The Matsyagandha Express has a non-stop run from Ratnagiri to Chiplun and Chiplun to Panvel. Here we are crossing the 6.5 kilometer long Karbure tunnel, which for a long time was the longest railway tunnel in India. We took a good 15 minutes or so to cross this tunnel since there were several speed restrictions in between. Quite a few unreserved passengers had boarded this train. Some of them were occupying the area around the doors. We pulled into Chiplun station at 2:10 in the morning. A car carrier rake was occupying the main line here. This was heading towards Madgaon. We departed from Chiplun after a scheduled halt. It's going to be a non-stop run from Chiplun to Panvel. Here we are skipping Mangalore station. We have now entered the double line section of Konkan Railway from Veer to Roha. That means no more waiting for crossings. It was 5:20 in the morning as we pulled into platform number 6 of Panvel station. A couple of freighters were waiting here. These freighters were headed towards the JNPT, that's the Jawaharlal Nehru Port Trust. We were in fact running before time, but had wasted about 30 minutes waiting at stations just before Panvel. We made unscheduled halts at stations like Apta, Rasayani and Somatne. Departing from Panvel station after a short scheduled halt. I found a vacant lower berth and decided to sleep for a while after Panvel. We made a scheduled halt at Thane station at 6:24 am. Most of the passengers alighted here, as is evident from the crowd on the platform. Enjoy some high-speed run through the Mumbai suburban section. We slowed down just before Ghatkopar station. Here you can see the Tejas Express bound to Madgaon crossing us. We are taking the Lokmanya Tilak terminus bound lines at Vidya Vihar. Meanwhile, a slow local bound to CST overtakes us here. We are taking the Lokmanya Tilak terminus bound lines at Vidya Vihar. Meanwhile, a slow local bound to CST overtakes us here.                                                                                                                                            ' We are taking the Lokmanya Tilak terminus bound lines at Vidya Vihar. You can see a local train departing from Vidya Vihar station towards Mumbai CST. WDS 6 shunter locomotive was waiting at Lokmanya Tilak terminus. We were taken in on platform number 1 at Lokmanya Tilak terminus.
बोरिवली.
So this is platform number 1 of Mumbai's Lokmanya Tilak terminus, also known as Kurla terminus. This is the name board of our train. Did you enjoy the way this journey was presented? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Before ending this video, I'll also show you the main name board of the train as well as the locomotive that powered our train from Mangalore to Mumbai. So this is the VAP4 locomotive from E-Road Diesel Loco Shed. Anyway, I'll see you soon. Until then, goodbye.